In this video, I'm going to be talking about the super wealthy, the super rich, and why I think or I realize that wealthy people care a lot about their own money, but they also care a lot more about your money than you actually do. And I'm going to talk about why that is and why this is also very important. Now, before I talk about why the rich and wealthy care more about your money than you do, here's an example of the point that I'm trying to bring across in this video. So last year, Jeff Bezos, one of the most wealthiest men in the world right now, he had the opportunity to go to space, and this is something that he'd always wanted to do. And so now he could afford to do it. And so he went to space and he came back. And of course, after he came back, he went into an interview and they asked him a lot of questions about his experience. And in his responses, he said that he enjoyed the experience of going to space, but he also wanted to thank some people. And so he thanked a couple of people, right? You know, the engineers, all the people who made the space flight possible. And then he went on to say something that was really unexpected. He said that he was thankful to every single Amazon employee. Now, he said that he was thankful because they're the ones who actually paid for his lifelong dream of going to space. So he said, I want to thank every Amazon employee because you guys paid for this. And a lot of people were very surprised by his comments. But the point of this video is not about bashing Jeff Bezos because I think he's a great guy. He created something that is very useful. We all love to use Amazon and it makes our lives a lot easier. And so he's being rewarded for creating something that the entire world appreciates. And I think he deserves that. However, what I got from this interview, or what I got from what he said here, he was actually really thankful to all the Amazon employees because they're helping him to grow his dream of Amazon, which makes a lot of money and also makes it possible for him to go to space, which is good because if we all got the opportunity to go to space, let's be honest, most of us would jump on that opportunity as well. Now, the second part of this is me thinking, well, most rich or ultra wealthy people are going to be the same way. They're going to be very thankful to their employees. And most of the super and ultra wealthy people, they do have multiple businesses or at least big businesses. And so they have a lot of employees. And if you think about this, at your current job or former job, the owner or CEO may have always been very thankful to the employees. And the reason why they are going to be very thankful and happy and care a lot more about your money than you actually do is because once you keep working, once you keep putting those hours in, they'll keep making even more money. Now, again, the point here is not to bash Jeff Bezos or any rich or wealthy person because usually to become rich or wealthy, you have to create some product or service that the world wants. And you need to create a lot of value to be rewarded in dollars. And this is just a simple supply and demand instance. So if you create something that is very useful and people want to or need to use it, then it's going to blow up. No question there. If it's not very useful, then you're not going to do very well. So Jeff Bezos created Amazon and he can pretty much sell anything from Amazon as it's now the #1 marketplace in the world. He's also made it possible for other people to become millionaires by selling on Amazon themselves. Now, similarly, Elon Musk, another very wealthy man, created PayPal, which was very revolutionary at the time because it was the only or one of the only methods of sending money digitally in just a matter of minutes anywhere in the world. And he sold that company and he moved on to creating Tesla, which is another very useful brand or company that produces high demand or high in demand electric vehicles. And because of this, he's being rewarded because he's actually producing something that the world wants. Now, these rich people, they understand that your money is important and very essential for their success. And this is why they're more concerned about, or they care more about your own money than you do yourself. Now, what I wanted you to take away from this video is that this doesn't have to be like this, and you should actually care a lot more about your own income than the rich and the ultra wealthy do. Now, to make this very simple, I'm going to give you guys two or actually three simple things that you can do, and you can think of these as habits that you can create or develop that will make you start caring a lot more about your own money and your own personal finances. And I think this will go a long way in helping you. Now, before I mention these 2 or 3 things that I think are going to help you a lot in caring more about your money, if you're new to the channel, my name is Ian, and on this channel, I talk about ways to make money. I talk about ways to save money, ways to invest your money. I talk about bank accounts, credit cards, and just about everything to do with personal finance. So if you like these types of videos and these types of topics, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. It's 100% free, won't cost you anything. Also, be sure to subscribe with the notifications on. That way you never miss the updates of when I post new videos on this channel. Also, with that said, if you guys want to talk to me one-on-one just about anything personal finance related, you can drop a comment down below. I'll respond to your comments, or you can message me on Instagram. The link is down below in the description. And with that said, let's move on to the 2 or 3 things that you can do so you can actually start caring about your money as much as the super wealthy people do. Now, the first thing that you can do is you can ask yourself, what are my goals, or what are my values, or what am I trying to achieve with my life? Now, your values will differ depending on who you are, but the main point is that your values will determine the things that are actually important in your life, and your values will actually determine the things that you do on a day-to-day basis. Now, remember, money is a tool and it's supposed to move you ahead. So depending on what your values are, you can look at your current situation, your current life, and you can really ask yourself, am I actually living within my own values, right? Am I living and am I moving towards my own goals, or am I not? See, if you're living true to your values and your goals, then you'll definitely have a plan. Because if you know that, for example, this is important to you, then you'll know that you have to live a certain way to get to this goal because this is what you value the most. But if you have absolutely no values, or well, everyone has values, but if you're not clear on what your values are, then you'll just be living day to day. You'll just be using your money for whatever flashy object comes in front of you. And then you'll end up being that person that has someone else caring a lot more about your own money than you actually do. So think of it like this, right? If you don't have a plan for your own money, then I do, because I'm going to create some app or some business or some form of entertainment and give you access to it, and then take your money. And because you're not clear on your own values and what you're living for, you're just going to see the products that I have and you're going to just hand over your cash to me, and you're going to make me rich or wealthy while you're going to actually lose out, and you're probably even going to make yourself poor in the process. Now, this brings us to the second thing that you can do, or you should do, and this is having a vision for your life. And if you're watching this video right now and you're saying, well, Ian, I don't know what my vision is or the vision for my life, then you should probably start jotting down things that are important to you right now this second, because you want to create a vision. Because once you have a vision for your life, if you step outside of that vision, then you'll know, and this will help you to have a plan for your own money, so your money doesn't just end up into my hands because I have some flashy object in front of you that you like, and you simply just hand over your money to me and make me wealthy. So the point is, have a plan for your money or someone else will. So now that you have your vision, which is actually the most important one in my opinion, because once you have the vision, then you actually have an idea of what you want to do with your life. The third thing is that you have to have a means to get there. So quick example, in my case, one of the vehicles that I think is going to take me to my financial goals is investing. And when I say vehicle, I don't mean car, I mean the means to get me to that goal. So I know that I need to invest some money, right? And I know exactly how much money I need to invest and for how long until I hit my financial goals. So investing is my vehicle in this case, or means of getting to that goal. So similarly, you need to have a way or a means to get to your vision, or get to the end vision, or the end of your vision. And that's really all it is. If you have these 3 simple things, or if you think about these 3 simple things, it will actually move you forward to start caring more about your own money than the super rich and other people. So if everything that I've mentioned in this video is foreign to you and you've been doing, or you haven't been doing any of this stuff, right now is the time to start. Get yourself a cheap notepad and start jotting down things that are important to you. Get clear on your goals, your values, get clear on your vision, and get clear on the means that will take you to that end goal. So with that said, I hope you guys found some value in this video. And once again, if you want to talk to me one-on-one, you can message me on Instagram. Link is down below. And remember, guys, to give this video a thumbs up if you like the content. And thank you guys so much for watching. All the best, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.